calculus. Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy. Don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy. Don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the
Oke, halo, suara gue udah masuk ya. Halo semuanya, selamat malam dan ya kembali lagi bersama gue Satya Permana di Random Stream. Yang mana hari ini gue langsung aja mau terjun lagi ya ke Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mode hardcore guys. Sebenarnya jujur gue tuh kelupaan kalau mode hardcore Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 itu udah rilis kan. Jadi gue kelupaan dan ya gue baru ingat guys untuk untuk mode hardcore KCD 2 ya. Jadi ya kita mainin sekarang guys, yang mana kalau mode hardcore yang gue mainin di Kingdom Come 1 itu gue cuma ngambil 2 negatif perk ya. Di sini gue mau main nekat, langsung gue libas semua guys ya. Gue bakal pakai semua negatif perk yang ada di mode hardcore guys. Jadi ya gue penasaran kayak gimana challenge-nya atau tantangannya bakal gimana. Jadi ya udahlah, gak usah banyak basa-basi lagi ya, soalnya udah lumayan telat gua start streamnya karena tadi gua agak sedikit sibuk ya guys. Jadi ya udah, kita langsung gas aja guys ke dalam gamenya. Oke. New game, playline 4, hardcore mode. Mode yang gue tunggu-tunggu guys. Your journey begins. Oke nih, bad back. Due to your bad back, your carrying capacity is 50% lower, and whenever you bend to pick up a herb or mushroom, there's small chance you'll strain your back and be left hobbling for a while. Anjir, sakit punggung anjir. Heavy footed. Your heavy step cause your starting noise level to be increased from 0 to 25. What's more, your shoes wear down twice as fast, so you'll have to repair them frequently. Okay. Numbskull. You gain experience 40% slower. You get experience. Maksudnya gimana nih? You get. Oh, oke. Ini double aja, teksnya double guys. Somnambulan, apa ini? You lose rest faster, and every time you sleep, there's a chance your sleepwalking legs will take yourself. Anjir. Anjir, sleepwalking guys, sleepwalking anjir. There's a chance your sleepwalking legs will take you somewhere else, anjir, gila. Henry. In addition to the usual effects of hunger, starving also reduces your speech, charisma, and intimidation. The hungrier you are, the bigger the penalty. Moreover, all food will fill you 50% less, and your digestion rate are increased. Anjir. Wah, anjir, ini si Henry harus makan banyak guys. Sweaty. Your excessive sweating causes your clothing to get dirty 50% faster, as well as start to smell. When you do start to sting, you can be smelled from twice as far away, which makes stealth more difficult. Not even perfume will help to hide this stench. Okay. Picky eater. Your pickiness causes all food inventory to spoil 25% faster. Okay. When gutting animals, you're also pickier and get only a quarter of the meat and other items from animal. Okay. Bashful. You can't ask people for directions, so it's more difficult to find your way around. Besides that, you're too shy to speak to the girls at a bathhouse, so you can't request all of their services. Since you're not much of a talker, gaining speech experience 20% slower. Okay. Punchable face. When people who attack you are motivated to really hurt you, making them stronger, braver, and more resilient. The effect is multiplied based on the combat skills of your opponent. The stronger the opponent, the greater their buff is. What's more, you take 10% more of anjir. Menace, apa ini? Once you're branded for crime, the effect is permanent, and getting caught for any other serious crime will lead to your execution. What's more, God will punish you more severely, and the consequences of this punishment will be more intense. The chance of you being randomly searched is also double. Oh, anjir. Oke. Kita modal nekat ambil semua negatif perk. Biar kalian lihat ya. Ini sebagai bukti ya. Sesuai thumbnail guys ya. Semua negatif perk bakalan gua ambil. Confirm. Udah gua ambil tuh. Semua udah gua ambil negatif perknya. Aduh. Gak bisa nge-speedrun nih kayaknya. Ini kayaknya gak bisa nge-speedrun guys. Harus benar-benar apa namanya? Grindingnya harus harus barbar ya grindingnya. Suaranya masuk ya.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! I need help here, damn it! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Ini gua diam dulu ya.
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Oke. Ini masih pakai Godwin ya. Kalau pakai Godwin kayaknya gua nggak tahu sih apakah negatif perknya itu apa namanya ngaruh ke Godwin atau enggak, gua nggak tahu guys.
Godwin, over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Shoot him! Good hit! Knock it down!
Easy aja nembak pakai crossbow, easy guys.
Got him!
Halo bro, halo Abi, selamat datang, welcome. Nice headshot. Bukan headshot sih, lebih tepatnya kena leher ya. Mampus. Easy aja. Pakai crossbow easy guys. Apalagi kalau pakai bane poison ya lebih enak.
Move downstairs! We can
Apalagi kalau
handle it
pakai
here.
racun itu lebih enak aja, nembak pakai panah ataupun crossbow.
Come here! Godwin! Get over here with that!
Ini karena gua main mode hardcore dan gua ngambil semua negatif perknya, jadi grindingnya harus benar-benar agresif ya.
Pour fire onto them! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! Fucking Wenceslas!
Mampus lu.
Knock it down!
Sorry, salah. Pencet 3 anjir. Nice. Ini baru opening ya guys ya, belum. Jadi make si Henry-nya belum mulai guys. Jadi ini masih opening. Cuman gue penasaran sih, ini mode hardcore-nya kayak gimana ya? Soalnya ini kan gua ngambil semua negatif perk-nya guys. Beda kalau kayak yang Kingdom Come 1 itu gua cuma ngambil 2 guys negatif perk-nya, jadi ya kurang menantang. Cuman ya udah hardcore sih. Jadi Ini kingdom gua ambil semua negatif perknya, gua nggak tahu ini bakalan kayak gimana
Like,
gini.
don't poke at it.
Karena ini baru pertama kali gua main mode hardcore guys, di Kingdom Come 2.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Dan by the way, gua ini apa namanya? Gua nggak boleh sama sekali kalau nge-travel itu nggak bawa makanan ya. Soalnya ada negatif perk yang mana si Henry itu bener-bener kelaparan guys. Wajib makan banyak ya.
Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one, and a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk! You'll just spoil the rest of our trip.
Dipanggil
It's
monk
all
anjir si
clear to
Henry.
me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No! I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Aja si Hans Capon gak bisa ngomong aja. Udah beban dari awal ya guys.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Gua tetap pilih yang opsi 2 ya.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
As an envoy, we're offering an alliance. Do we really look like a bandit to you? Gua pasti tetap pilih opsi 1 ya. Speech itu penting banget guys di sini, sumpah.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Sebenarnya Henry dan semua pasukan Lord Hans Capel itu udah di mata-mata ya guys ya. Dan mata-mata bandit itu ada di apa itu namanya? Ada di seberang sana guys. Di atas bebatuan itu. Tepat di belakang mereka. Karena kalau bisa kalian main mode normal terus pergi ke lokasi ambushnya ini di sebelah mana ya tepatnya? Di situ tuh. Tepat di situ di mana crosshairnya ngarah ya. Di situ ada bandit camp. Lebih tepatnya tempat patrolinya bandit di situ ya. Jadi pasukannya si Lord Hans Capel dan si Henry di mata-matai dari situ guys. Ini kenapa agak nge-lag ya? Ini kenapa masih agak nge-lag ya?
Do something with that mutt, Henry. It's doing my head in.
Henry!
Mutt!
Hey!
What's all the
Call
fuss
off that
about,
mutt
Mutt?
of yours.
Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
I'll bring you something from the noble's feast. Gua mau pilih opsi 2 ya.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sahand always keeps you
Noble's
close
bastard
at hand.
anjir.
All right then, here's your sausage.
Nice.
And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is raw meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Jadi nggak perlu main dadu ya. Anjir si Mod sini loh anjir.
Here you go. Take it.
Sip.
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my ass. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit?
Oke, oke.
after that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Ready lah.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Oh ya, gua baru
Let's
ingat.
see it then.
Udah kelamaan gua nggak main
Now,
Kingdom Come 2.
along
Gua baru
the
ingat guys.
sequence.
Serangannya tuh kalau mau nyerang atas sini, samping, kanan. Kalau mau nusuk itu dari bawah ya. Nice.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard! Nice! That's the way!
Nice.
Good! Good!
Oh, kalau udah mencet ngeblok itu nggak bisa ganti arah, guys.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good! Nice, Henry. Nice! But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready! You have to follow up with a strike.
Mampus. Mampus. Mampus.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block.
Tunggu bentar, ini mic gua aman gak sih? Tes. Oke, aman ya. Gua kirain gak aman.
And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice. That was too slow. Nice. Oh, nice, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake, enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Hai. Ayo, kita duel. Mampus. Oh, gak kena. Gak kena anjir. Mampus. Mampus. Mampus, mampus. Kena lagi, mampus, mampus. Easy, anjir easy. Gak usah banyak gaya lu anjir, sini serang gua. Maus. Oke, gak kena anjir. Kena. Kena lu, kena, mampus, mampus. So far gua belum ada kena hit ya. So far gua belum ada kena hit. Aduh, kena sekali, kena 2 kali. Stamina gua habis. Sabar dikit apa anjir. Aduh. Mampus. Mampus. Kena lagi. Gak kena anjir. Mampus. Mampus. Udah kelar. Belum aja.
Let sparks fly.
Stamina. Awas stamina. Kena lagi lu, kena lagi. Nice, easy, menang, easy. Lu mau gua tabok.
Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Oke, ini agak sedikit nge-lag ya. Coba grafiknya gua turunin dikit. Anjir, ultra. Pantesan. Oke. High aja ya. Nah, high agak enak nih.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Agility, strength, vitality, speech. Oke, mending speech aja guys.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd drag you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission, and I came back.
At last someone with some sense, who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I prefer mace. I can manage even without a weapon. Okay.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. and I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Si Henry gak usah berenang, guys.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Sir Hans emang bener-bener ya. Sebenarnya si Oates itu udah feelingnya tuh udah bener-bener tajam, guys.
We've got to sneak closer.
Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? What was that? What is this racket here?
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja Domine, aleluja.
Damn, Henry! I told you it's... Fucking God, you're a...
Do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Tuh kan kena ambush kan. Mereka tuh udah dimata-matain guys. Dari awal mereka udah dibuntutin. Pas ketemu sahabat si Kapten Thomas tuh mereka udah dibuntutin guys sama banditnya.
Oh fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Si Henry gak bisa berenang.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit.
You've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Harusnya jangan dicabut ya kan. Ini pelajaran juga guys. Kalau misalnya kalian kena tusuk apapun, jangan dicabut guys.
Oh, man, it's...
Harusnya tuh panah jangan dicabut, anjir. Harusnya di apa namanya, biarin atau enggak kalau ada perban itu kan diperban aja guys harusnya. Jangan dicabut. Kalau dicabut malah memperparah.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Jadi itu pelajaran juga guys ya. Kalau kena tusuk apapun, jangan pernah dicabut guys.
We'll get out of the woods and
Kecuali
find
kalau
some.
ya
Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed
nggak
up.
terlalu serius ya nggak apa-apa. Tapi ya kalau serius ya jangan dicabut guys. Mending dibersihin, diperban, bawa ke rumah sakit. Itu lebih tepat itu.
So, how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trails, everything.
We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
You want us to think they can swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black.
Now you're going to get it.
Run!
Hey, halt! Stop what you're
Wah anjir,
doing, fuckers.
bener-bener hardcore guys, ketahuan anjir.
Goddamn fellas, catch him.
Kabur.
I'll hack you to ribbons.
Let's see what you can do. I'll kill you, you good.
Masih dikejar gak? Oh masih dikejar anjir, tolong masih dikejar. Wah gila masih dikejar. Gila masih dikejar. Wah gila masih dikejar. Wah stamina gua habis. Hans tungguin gua anjir. Wah stamina gua habis. Oke gua harus aduh. Wah bahaya anjir. Nggak kayak mode normal anjir, harus bener-bener nge-push. Harus bener-bener nge-push anjir.
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Aduh, kena. Gua ngebayangin aja ngilu guys, udah kena tembak, udah kena panah.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son?
Malah
It
jadi
can
dari
end before
ketinggian
it
itu
gets
kan
started.
anjir emang.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong,
Try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Wah, anjir, ini sih gak bisa sneaky guys. Bakalan bener-bener ketahuan anjir kalau sneaky.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
Doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any.
Sumpah ini pure horror sih. Ini pure horror
Skalitz
sih
is
ini.
in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Ini benar-benar pure horror guys. Di tengah-tengah hutan kayak kan, halusinasi. Wah, itu udah komplit.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important
Run!
in the truck. Go to the castle.
Easy,
Hurry.
Henry.
What about you?
Are you
Your mother
mad?
is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
Halo bang, halo Alif, selamat datang, welcome,
Right
welcome.
now. Give the sword to
For
Sarah.
Christ's sake,
He'll take care.
come on! Oh, you can hardly stand,
Sumpah.
damn it.
Ini bakal susah banget sih sedikit-sedikit ya guys.
But we'll make it together.
Tadi aja
You'll
itu
see.
ketahuan anjir. Tapi untungnya nih combatnya di sini lebih gampang ya. Jadi mode hardcore-nya ya kalau masalah combat ya nggak terlalu sih.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No, don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Ini sih benar-benar pure horror guys.
Together, you'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
Ini sih benar-benar pure horror anjir.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa, I swear, I won't leave you.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. I'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again,
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Ini gamenya masih belum dimulai guys ya. Ini gamenya masih belum dimulai. Ini masih prolog. Ini masih prolog guys, belum dimulai, gamenya masih belum dimulai. Kalau nggak di skip ya lama banget prolognya. Dan di sini gua harus nge-push bikin potion ya guys ya. Karena mode hardcore nggak bisa apa namanya? Nggak ada auto save di sini.
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Mode hardcore nggak ada auto save, jadi gua harus nge-save pakai saver snap guys.
We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Shamakwat van Aulitz,
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You may have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Okay. Wah. Coba kita cek nourishment 25 anjir. Makan dulu lah. Ini gua nggak boleh gini ya.
The wound is still bleeding. That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Wouldn't say no. Wouldn't say no to some more, anjir. Nambah terus ya kan, tambah terus makannya. Makanannya tambah terus.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Aduh. By the way, gue lupa makanan apa yang... Oh ya, gue tahu. Makanan yang durability-nya itu unlimited itu adalah makanan yang dikeringkan ya. Jadi gue harus atau wajib nyari banyak daging terus gue keringin supaya mempermudah gue guys. Karena mode hardcore ini si Henry itu laparnya minta ampun ya, karena gue ngambil semua negatif perk ya, termasuk yang itu ya guys. Jadi ya makannya harus banyak-banyak ya, makannya ya biar cepet gede gitu kan. Harus makan banyak ya biar cepet gede. Savior snap, nice. Savior snap, roti, apel kita ambil semua ya. Kita ambil semua guys. Nice. Masih lapar anjir, nourishment 49 tuh kalian lihat tuh. Padahal gua udah makan banyak guys. Sip.
Feel like a new man.
Ada makanan. Nice. Carrot, drinking water. Oke, bandage ambil semua. Sip.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left.
Okay.
It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a
Young
stroll
legs and
will do
eyes,
you
tapi
good.
umur muda udah punya sakit punggung anjir. Karena itu negatif perknya ya.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom and at the
Ini
back
gua
of
skip
the
aja ya.
go along.
Great.
All right, seeing
I understand. Maybe I could...
the law.
not to worry. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Well,
Where should I put...
grab when you head and when you.
True.
I'll sort out.
All right.
Oke. Karena gua udah tahu gua harus nguburnya di mana, jadi ya langsung aja kita gas. Gua nggak tahu kalau ngebawa mayat kayak gini bakalan nge-trigger negatif perknya, gua nggak tahu ya. Kalau sampai nge-trigger bahaya sih. Wah, ada Valerian. Mungkin gua bakalan cek dulu guys. Terutama ini skill yang harus gua grinding di sini tuh speech sama ini ya, apa namanya? Speech, combat sama apa lagi satu lupa gua. Biar aduh apa anjir gua lupa anjir skillnya apa, coba gua cek dulu guys. Aduh gua lupa nama skillnya apa. Mana dia? Crash. Alchemy guys. Aduh lupa gua. Skill yang harus gua tingkatin itu lumayan banyak sih. Cuman yang mau gua fokusin adalah speech sama alchemy ya. Kenapa gue mau fokus alchemy? Biar gue bisa bikin potion yang kualitasnya bagus guys. Jadi makin bagus kualitas potionnya, makin bagus juga efeknya. Jadi kayak gitu guys. Di mana ya? Oh, di sini. Nih gue ngeliat nih.
Soldier. This bastard's hard work.
Kalau kalian lihat tuh. Mode hardcore guys. Enggak, apa namanya, hoodnya itu bener-bener minimal banget ya. Nggak ada keterangan ini darah gua berapa. Ini nggak kelihatan anjir.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone. Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Nah ini nih, gua mau ngambil banyak guys. Gua di sini mau ngambil banyak karena gua mau nge-craftingnya tuh banyak guys.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Oke, negatif perknya masih belum ke-trigger ya. Mungkin belum ke-trigger karena masih prolog kali guys ya. Mungkin kalau oh yeah.
That's what comes from bending badly.
Ya, ke-trigger. Sakit. Punggungnya sakit, anjir, sakit punggung. Si Henry sakit punggung, nggak bisa lari guys. Si Henry sakit punggung anjir. Ini gua harus ngambil banyak nih. Umur muda udah sakit punggung guys.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Punggungnya sakit lagi. Aduh si Henry, umur muda udah sakit punggung anjir. Masih muda udah sakit punggung.
Ow! My back!
Oh ya, kalau sakit punggung nggak bisa lari guys. Oke. Ini gua harus ngambil sebanyak-banyaknya karena gua mau nge-craftingnya yang banyak ya guys ya. Biar lumayan buat nge-grinding ya. Sama lumayan juga buat dijual guys. Kayak mau Modal decoction ini lumayan gua jual nanti nih.
Oh, Sakra! This damn back!
Sorry guys, sorry. Coba buat cek dulu material. Udah cukup sih kayaknya. Segitu udah cukup guys. Soalnya kalau mau bikin chamomile decoction itu nggak terlalu banyak ya guys ya, makan apa namanya, pakai bahan-bahan ya. Sakit punggung anjir, gak bisa lari.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Jenna's?
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
You're looking in the wrong place, like Liro. We sent them away. Waduh. Gua pilih yang mana nih?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelioff, alright?
Gitu dong.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir
tunggu
Hans
bentar,
is
guys,
the
ya.
young
Gua
lord of
mau keluar
Leiper
bentar,
and
guys.
Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Oke. Oke, kita lanjut lagi ya. Sorry kalau misalkan kalian nunggu ya.
All right, I'll try. I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Oke. Sorry. Mungkin nge-grindingnya gue bakal lakuin off stream juga guys ya, karena kelamaan banget nih. Ini kalian nonton di awal itu ada apa namanya negative perk yang dimana itu gua itu dapetin XP-nya itu 40 atau 50% ya. 40% lebih lambat guys. Jadi ya agak susah. Chamomile decoction, you need wine, 2 handful of chamomile and handful of sage. Chamomile sage, 2 chamomile, 1 sage ya. Add the chamomile and boil it for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Okay.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Mana
All
wine?
right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Okay.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready.
Okay.
The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Oke, gua udah tahu. Diam. Sorry.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Okay.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Okay, udah.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Udah.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Amount price 35, oke. Apa namanya? Cuman harganya itu 35, tapi pas dijual tuh bisa murah guys, karena ya masalah skill.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Oke. Kita bikin potion yang banyak, guys. Kita bikin potion lagi. Start alchemy, oke. Wine. Gua nggak perlu ngelihat resepnya lagi karena gua udah tahu, guys. Bikin chamomile decoction itu gampang. Gampangnya minta ampun. Chamomile. Sip. Sekarang kita masukin sage-nya. Kita masukin. Nah, sip. Easy. Ambil. Tinggal dituangin aja, guys. Nah. Kalau gua dapatnya strong sih bagus ya. Chamomile brew, oke. 25. Gua dapatnya 25 ya.
That chamomile should have had more time on the fire.
Oh, iya. Gua lupa. Harus lebih lama ya di api ya. Oke, kalau gitu berarti belosnya gua kasih 2 kali ya. Berarti ini apinya harus gua besarin, guys, biar bagus ya. Nggak dapat yang strong, anjir. Kalau yang strong itu harganya lebih lebih mahal. Apalagi syarat buat dapetin potion yang strong itu ya bahannya harus fresh, baru dipetik langsung diolah. Jadi dapatnya kualitas yang bagus, guys. Jadi kayak gitu. Jadi grindingnya kayak gini doang nih bakal, guys. Jadi nggak ada grinding yang lain ya. Mungkin ada tapi nggak terlalu, guys. Dan ya grindingnya bakal kayak gini. Grinding bikin potion soalnya. Semoga gue dapat yang strong nih, guys. Semoga gue dapat yang strong ya. Chamomile brew lagi biasa.
That chamomile needed a lower flame.
Need a lower flame, anjir. Serba salah. Serba salah. Serba salah, anjir. teknik baru ya. Gue coba teknik baru guys. Apakah berhasil atau enggak? Kita coba ya. Harusnya bisa sih nih gue dapetin yang strong ya harusnya nih. Karena kan ini wine-nya udah kita apa namanya? Kita rebus dulu ya. Jadi biar panas guys. Ini teknik baru sudah terbukti ya. Strong chamomile brew. Oke, sip. Berarti gua udah tahu nih caranya. Cara buat dapetin yang strong ya. Oh iya, ini turunin dulu. Sip. Chamomile. Ini gua apa namanya masukin chamomile-nya nih berbarengan ya. Makanya ini gua taruh di dish. Di biar enak gitu. Ambil aja. Oke. Dropin oke. Gue harus dapetin gini sih apa namanya, dapetin resep Bane Poison ya. Jadi biar apa namanya, biar gamenya dari hardcore itu menjadi hard ya guys ya. Karena kalau udah punya Bane Poison itu enak banget guys. Mana itu enak banget. Pakai panah itu enak banget kalau udah punya racun, sumpah. Enak banget. Kita bikin yang banyak guys. Kita bikin potion yang banyak biar nanti bisa dijual ya di Troskovitz guys. Oke, diturunin dulu. Alchemy di Kingdom Come 1 menurut gua agak sedikit enak ya. Karena di sini benar-benar lengkap guys, fasilitasnya lengkap, fitur-fiturnya juga lengkap. Kalau di Kingdom Come 1 itu kalau mau apa namanya ngedinginin potionnya itu harus nunggu apinya itu mati guys. Jadi harus pakai perhitungan ya buat pakai gininya, tunggunya itu seberapa besar api. Kalau di sini enak guys. Kalau udah sip tinggal diangkat aja. Sorry guys, sorry. Sorry. Kita bikin potion dulu sebelum tidur ya. Sebelum tidur kita bikin potion yang banyak guys, biar bisa dijual nanti di Troskovitz, biar dapat duit gitu kan. Dari dapat duit bisa langsung beli resep buat marigold decoction ya. Jadi intinya itu marigold decoction sama savior snap itu gue harus dapat resepnya guys. Chamomile brew.
I left that chamomile on the fire too long, I reckon.
Nah, gak apa-apa lah. Nanti bisa dijual sekaligus ya. Ini kita turunin dulu. Chamomile, sage, oke, confirm, chamomile. Bikin potion di sini enak banget guys, sumpah. Kalau kalian yang nonton sih mungkin bakalan sedikit ya ngebosenin ya, cuman ya kalau kalian main itu kalian bakal ketagihan terus guys buat bikin potion. Sumpah enak banget bikin potion di sini. Kalau mau yang strong itu harus benar-benar timingnya perfect ya. Kalau udah pasirnya itu habis langsung angkat, jangan ditunggu guys. Jangan ditunggu, 1 detik aja telat itu bisa kalian gak dapet yang kualitas bagus ya untuk potionnya ya. Sip. Ambil anjir. Oke. Nah, dapat yang strong kan? Karena gua ngangkat gininya itu apa namanya, cauldronnya itu tepat bersamaan setelah pasirnya habis ya. Oke, langsung angkat. Nah, sip. Jadi gitu ya guys, cara bikin potion yang kualitas bagus atau yang strong itu harus timingnya harus tepat. Apalagi kalau misalkan kalian mau bikin potion yang kualitasnya itu Henry ya, Henry apapun itu, Henry Save Your Snap, Henry Marigold Decoction atau apalah. Itu adalah kualitas level 4 kalau gua bilang ya. Itu timingnya harus bener-bener bagus guys biar dapat kualitas level 4 untuk potionnya. Cuman kalau di sini karena gua belum ke unlock jadi belum bisa guys. Ya mentok-mentok ya sampai strong doang. Tuh kan dapat strong kan. You gain new perk lab dweller. Ah, gua dapat perk baru. Wait. Gua dapat perk baru. Coba gua cek dulu guys. Player skill alchemy lab dweller. Oh, perknya. Oh, perknya itu jangan bilang ini perknya otomatis guys nambah. Jangan bilang ini perknya otomatis gua dapetin saat kalau gua naik level. Jangan bilang guys. Yuh, iya dong. Lah iya anjir gak bisa milih perk. Wah gila. Gak bisa milih perk anjir. Yuh, gak bisa milih perk guys. Gak bisa milih perk anjir. Gila. Oke. Menarik juga ya, gak bisa milih perk guys. Oh ya, gua kan punya makanan ya. Jadi gua mau bikin potion lagi biar banyak ya. Potion harus banyak guys. Karena potion juga bisa nambah nourishment ya. Jadi kalau misalkan kalian lapar terus kehabisan makanan ya darurat ya, kalian bisa minum potion sebagai pengganti guys. Tapi jangan pilih potion yang ada alkoholnya, nanti kalian mabok gitu kan. Nanti si Henry mabok gitu kan. Jadi pilih potion yang tepat guys. Kalau misalkan kalian kelaparan terus gak ada makanan, cuma ada potion, ya kalian bisa minum chamomile decoction atau enggak minum marigold decoction, itu bisa. Biar apa namanya, menghilangkan rasa lapar ya. Minum air yang banyak. Sorry. Ini turunin dulu anjir. Dropin anjir, oke. Sip. Udah cukup lah. Biar gak terlalu kelamaan. Ini masih, gue baru ingat ini masih prolog anjir. Ini masih prolog, gue baru ingat. Dan harus tidur dulu guys. Sleep and save. Oke.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Too alive again.
Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden, anjir.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Makan dulu. Ini Henry harus makan banyak, guys. Ini isi perut harus ditabung dulu. Oh, udah habis anjir.
It's empty.
Isi perut harus ditabung dulu, guys. Ada something yang bisa gue lihat di sini nih. Oh, bandage lumayan. Bandage lumayan. Ambil. Ada lagi. Ada yang bisa gue ambil nggak di sini? Nggak ada anjir, gak ada yang bisa gua ambil. Lockpick medium, gua gak punya lockpick.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Iya, tunggu bentar. Ini gua mau ngambil makanan dulu. Lapar, gua lapar. Tuh kan nourishment-nya 66 anjir.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with
Halo
young
bang,
Sir
halo.
Hans?
Gamer
Well,
Gaming,
as
selamat
I
datang.
said,
Welcome.
They took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
There were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Semangat cuy, yo.
Whatever.
Makasih banyak. Thank you
Anyway,
supportnya.
with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir
Ini
Hans.
masih prolog
Why
sih.
the modesty? You
Nanti
got
gue masih
them.
penasaran.
Maybe a
Ini
stroke of
hardcore-nya
luck,
bakal kayak gimana nanti.
But as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of
Semoga
motto
rame.
of ours.
Semoga.
Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Oh ya, gue
But
baru
you
ingat.
never gave me anything for Talmberg.
Ini
Talmberg?
mode hardcore kan nggak bisa fast
What was
travel
that
ya.
about then?
Jadi nanti buat apa namanya unlock secret perk atau perk rahasianya Pebbles itu bakalan lebih gampang guys di mode hardcore ya. Karena kan nggak ada fast travel. Kalau mode biasa atau mode normal itu ada fast travel, jadi males travel manual ya. Jadi ya agak lama buat nge-unlocknya. Jadi kalau mode hardcore udah pasti ke unlock cepat guys, karena kan travelnya manual ya kan. Nggak ada fast travel. Dan kita gak bisa ngelihat karakter kita di map ya, jadi benar-benar. Apalagi ini negatif perknya ini ada sleepwalking, jadi gua agak sedikit paranoid gitu. Gua agak sedikit khawatir kalau si Henry tidur tiba-tiba bangun di tengah hutan ya kan. Jadi ya mending gue bakalan nabung save snap yang banyak gitu kan. Jadi sebelum mau tidur itu gue harus nge-save. Jadi takutnya kalau misalkan bangun tidur dia tiba-tiba dari tengah hutan, jadi gue bisa ngeload lagi guys. Jadi kayak gitu ya. Jadi strateginya kayak gitu. Jadi gue harus bikin save snap yang banyak guys. Dan mungkin kebanyakan grindingnya gue bakalan lakuin off stream ya guys ya. Karena ada perk, negatif perk juga yang dimana memperlambat gua buat dapetin XP gitu. Jadi ya gitulah, modal nekat. Ini modal hardcore, gua ambil semua negatif perknya jadi dari hardcore guys.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans. and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Anjir,
It
dapat
will
save
help
snap
when you're
lagi.
in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it
Oh,
yourself.
gua udah unlock
Thanks,
ya? Gua udah
Pamela.
unlock. Oh,
This'll
resep.
come in handy.
Recipe
No
for
doubt.
save snap. Oke, udah unlock.
But we
ya,
better
jadi
get
enak
going
ya.
now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskavin.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Kalau kalian gak ngerti artinya ya kalian gak perlu tahu ya. Itu kalian gak perlu tahu apa arti dari yanking my pizzle ya. Tapi buat kalian yang tahu ya. Tapi gak usah kalian gak tahu ya, gak usah tahu artinya guys. Gua tahu apa artinya dan ya itulah.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Ini gua diam dulu ya. Ini prolognya masih lumayan sih. Ini prolognya masih lumayan, guys. Menurut gue pribadi ya guys, di mana ada deep silver di setiap game itu pasti gamenya bagus guys. Seperti Metro series itu bagus ya. Nah, kenapa guys? Di bagian ini tuh selalu bikin gue ketawa sih soalnya kocak kamu dikejar anjing.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Oke, ini loadingnya lama banget. Lama banget aja loadingnya. Jangan bilang nge-stuck ya. Jangan bilang ini gamenya nge-stuck. Ini loadingnya lama banget ya. Sumpah ini loadingnya lama banget.
What the fuck was all that again?
Gua kirain gamenya
You tried
nge-freeze
to talk
aja.
to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Service is kind of slow today.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Half tastes good today.
I heard
Nicely
some
said.
talk about your captain.
Oh?
That was it.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
That's all I could do. Not
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine.
But the stuff's
Wait a moment then.
undrinkable. Leave it
I'll be
out.
right back.
Once you got through the first one, you knock 'em back like it's nectar.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one.
And you
And where am I supposed to know you from?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Skill checknya sukses ya.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours like it's still.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what, anjir?
Always ready.
Always
Glad
ready.
to
lah.
hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take the second door in there. You have to let... If you just
Gua
2 men...
skip aja lah.
All right, for sure it's...
Is that...
All right.
Glad to hear. Where are you actually...
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some...
Young lord, when rich folk...
Will Lord Bar...
How should I...
Who is...
Can't you tell? Old Jan, there used to be...
Where's the...
That's a me.
Could I get...
I don't know. What's that?
Oh,
If you want to... Young Svat...
I'll go and discuss it with...
And careful with...
Okay.
Coming right
Want
up.
a recipe from mine. Her stew light.
I'll take her to the
Right.
butcher.
Pardon me.
And the boy.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here.
We're messengers from Rat-eye. Here to deliver a letter to Lord von Berghoff. In the name of Sir Radzig, Cobbler of Dworitz, and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he...
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand, somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. Let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill?
Oi, I asked him first.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
I heard there's gonna...
That's right. A big affair, and
everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samine and the bailiff's lass? We're all just
trying to sound...
All I'm saying...
Sod that, even Lord Von...
Would it be possible...
I don't know. He's either locked away in his... So the only chance of meeting him...
And everybody will want...
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Aye. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horseshit. Look.
Or, if you came to help me at the mill, I'll get you there as well.
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to work for me. It's his family trade. So don't try to mess with his head.
Well, maybe he'll change his mind.
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well, a play of light.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right, all right. I won't say another word.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an...
About that...
I look forward to...
I've got to be going.
Wait! There's something else I want. Out with the truth. You ain't no messy.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond. And in the evening, we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything. Even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed it didn't look like...
The main thing...
It's definitely...
I did get...
What?
Von Bergov is a... Sacra! Calm down. Young Sir Older... It's the talk of... There'll be lots of...
Why should some...
Because...
Oh, that's fantastic. And that...
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for...
There's something...
I noticed that.
We can work if we both...
Lugs.
I'm serious.
I can't...
All right.
I'm glad.
Although...
Henry,
would that be some...
Not orator, labor... And now, so if you...
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise
I'm on it.
Thanks again. But above all, as soon as we... Although...
That would be kind...
I knew you...
Mind where you're going.
God, I'm bored.
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
What premonition? I've got a barrel of ale at home.
I'll have a beer.
Someone should really do something.
Oke, ini gue bakal selesaiin dulu ya buat prolognya. Habis itu gue mau end stream guys. Setelah prolognya kelar, gue mau end stream.
Pour me one. God bless. It's just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio. Is that supposed to be Latin? Clever you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you do, I.
My wife and I. The burden of proof is on the one who declares. Again.
What fluids? Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That turns up the black bile and makes you ill.
You idiot. You've been hanging around with Philip Basil.
Yeah, you will. What if I have? Maybe it's odd. Everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give my cows dark ale and drink.
Makan dulu guys, makan dulu. Harus nabung ya. Isi perut harus ditabung guys, biar apa namanya, biar nggak kelaparan ya.
What did you say? It was there. What do you mean? Everyone Where else were they? Somewhere in the rocks, maybe.
Gua skip aja lah.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here.
Pack it in, Henry.
I don't believe
what you like. And in fact, I am.
You're starting to.
No apology.
Oh.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your rat.
I give you a chance to
Get ready to pick up.
Oh, you.
Slice him up!
You're no match for us! Come on then!
Anjir, gua dikeroyok. Gua dikeroyok. Aduh, gua dikeroyok. Ampun bang, gua dikeroyok.
Yours, fucker! I like it! Slice him up!
Good!
Bad luck!
Anjir. Wow.
Let him have it!
Aduh. Gua dikeroyok anjir. Anjir, gua dikeroyok. 3 lawan 1 gimana mau menang anjir?
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Dilemparin apel anjir.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up, or you'll get a whipping too.
hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing
Artinya
went
apa
wrong.
tuh,
And
Bang?
how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life.
Messi yang mana?
You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Intinya nih Hans Kepon harus kita kasih omongan keras ya. Bebannya minta ampun nih orang.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over
by the way,
backwards for you.
selamat datang
I
ya,
tolerate
welcome,
all
welcome.
your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Harus kasih omongan keras nih si Kepon nih. Bebannya minta ampun soalnya guys.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Anjir, bayangin guys, seharian penuh dikunci kayak gini, sumpah.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Oh, Sir Otto.
Hey! Go!
Digeplak anjir palanya. Palanya digeplak anjir.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Nah, ini baru mulai ya. Di sini baru game dimulai.
Keep the peace and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
Nah, ini baru nih gamenya
You're in the
dimulai.
right place. Over here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through.
For work, they all promise with the city folk.
You said you...
I'd like to go.
Aha.
Well, but I won't be.
Why exactly are you helping?
Why? I've been in the.
What do you want to...
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work.
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuff? I appreciate your concern. But I have to get to the city first. That's going to take...
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually...
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern. But I'd like... But on...
Why?
Because they're different and it scares people. They travel...
I'd like to see what they're...
You can go and see them.
Do you know anything more?
They say he...
Do you think Tom...
No offense.
I don't want to pull.
Well...
Well, sure.
More like some...
How does he...
with us, but to be Stanislav's...
And Tom Ca...
And...
Where might I run into?
In the camp.
Should I watch?
No. Try not to stare too hard.
Oke. Gua harus unlock Master Strike ya guys ya. Yang mana gue bakal lakuinnya besok ya, bukan di next live stream ya. Besok kayaknya gue nggak bisa live streaming karena gue malamnya sibuk besok ya guys ya. Jadi kayaknya nggak bisa live streaming gue besok. Cuman lihat aja besok ya kalau misalkan gue kelarnya cepat. Jadi bisa live streaming lanjutin Kingdom Come 2 atau enggak lanjutin Total War atau enggak Ghost of Tsushima ya guys ya. Sumpah Ghost of Tsushima ini masih ke skip lama banget ya karena gue kelupaan mulu bikin thumbnailnya, anjir emang. Cuman udah gue catat sih di list ya. Sama Subnautica masih ke skip guys, lama banget itu. Mode hardcore ya, belum tamat.
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not...
Very fun.
And what do you...
Brunswick Armor, oke, soal Brunswick Armor nyari. Kalau mode hardcore kayaknya nyari Brunswick Armor agak susah guys. Jadi ya jangan ya. I'd like to look noble.
I'd like to look distinct.
After what you...
Still.
Without money, you'd certainly...
Thanks, that'll come in handy, okay.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying.
I need a horse. I don't have anywhere to sleep.
Do you know where I'm...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
Not...
If you find...
My main...
Well, yeah.
How much...
From what? So...
Hopefully. Oh well. It was nice to meet you.
Don't worry.
Oke, save. Udah ke save ya. Untung save yang itu masih bisa guys ya. At least lebih aman lah. Sekarang ini kita buka sesi grinding guys. Cuman grindingnya gue mungkin off stream karena ya lagi bentar gue mau end stream guys. Gue mau jualin dulu apa namanya potion gue mau gue jual dulu guys. Sambil gue mau bikin marigold decoction biar bisa gue pakai ya kan.
Keep the peace and we won't have any problems.
Greetings.
Pagi-pagi udah mabok anjir. Gak ada kerjaan sumpah tuh orang. Itu orang gak ada kerjaan sumpah. Pagi-pagi udah mabok.
Wasting my time.
My wife won't be happy if I come home without it.
Without what, for the love of God?
Jesus, you don't even know your...
Was möchtest du?
Show me your wares.
Anjir cuma dapat 10 groschen anjir. Kita jual semua guys. Strong chamomile decoction dapat 64. Oke, nggak apa-apa. Kita masih bisa bikin chamomile decoction ya karena ini durability-nya masih bagus, masih ya cukup fresh ya buat apa namanya bikin potion ya. Recipe for soap. Recipe marigold decoction. Marigold decoction nih. Waduh, harganya mahal juga anjir, 185. Oh gila, harganya 185 guys. Gua harus nge-grinding anjir. Cuman gua lupa bahan-bahan marigold decoctionnya apa. Lupa guys.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Hey, you convince me with that price. Es war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Mind where you're going. Sacre. Oh.
Gua lupa marigold decoction itu pakai apa? Gua lupa guys. Tunggu bentar ya. Gua kayaknya bisa nih gua unlock resepnya tanpa harus beli ya. Marigold decoction kita cek ya. Nettle sama marigold ya. Oke. Oh, jadi gua harus nyari nettle sama marigold ya tentunya ya. Dan udah ada tempat di depan gua guys marigoldnya. Aduh,
I can hardly straighten up. Ow!
Sakit punggung, sakit punggung. Ini apa namanya? Negative perknya ke trigger guys.
I can hardly straighten up. Ow! I can hardly straighten up. Ow! I can hardly straighten up. Ow!
Kasihan si Henry guys, si Henry kasihan. Kalau nettle sih nyarinya gampang ya. Kalau nettle nyarinya gampang guys. Nettle itu bisa tumbuh di mana aja, jadi gampang banget dibuat dicari guys nettle ya. Ini dandelion, oke. Ini ada marigold lagi. Cuman marigold segitu aja udah cukup kali ya. untuk sekarang ya. Untuk sekarang itu udah cukup guys. Sekarang kita cari nettle. Harusnya ada nettle sekitar sini. Gimana ya nettle? Gue lupa anjir. Spot nettle di mana? Harusnya ada di sekitar sini nih. Ini ada wormwood. Wormwood itu nanti buat bikin potion apa ya? Lupa gua. Intinya itu tanaman penting guys. Dan gua harus cari nettle ya sekarang anak. Bukan. Ini nih nettle. Nice.
Oh Christ! Really done my back in.
Gua butuh nettle juga buat bikin potionnya ya. Nettle banyak. Nettlenya banyak anjir. Dapat 5. Nice. Dapat 9. Dapat 9. Dapat 12. Nice. Makin banyak makin bagus.
My back. Oh Christ! Really done my back in. I can hardly straighten up. Ow!
Aduh, kalau sakit punggungnya kumat ini gak bisa lari guys. Ini kalau sakit punggungnya kumat gak bisa lari. Strong Artemis. Oke, lumayan buat dijual. Oh, ini tempat buat ngeringin makanan ya. Ambil anjir. Drop. Nice. Direbus selama 2 putaran ya. Oke, angkat. Sip. Sekarang kita ambil 2 marigold, terus kita tumbuk ya atau grind ya. Bener gak sih 2 nettle ya? Bener gak sih 2? Salah, gua malah ngambil 2 nettle. Ini harusnya salah guys, resepnya ini salah. Harusnya ini resepnya salah guys. Harusnya nettlenya 1, marigold 2. Oke. Gak apa-apa, ini gua dapat potion apa gua nggak tahu ya. Salah. Harusnya nettlenya 1, marigoldnya 2. Aduh. 1 2 ya. Oh dapat, marigold decoction dapat juga. Oke.
Shouldn't there be less nettles in there?
Less nettles. Oke. Dapat yang apa namanya? Yang kualitas level 1 ya. Level 2. Kalau yang level 1 tuh yang weak marigold decoction itu baru yang level 1 guys. Untuk kualitasnya kita bikin lagi nih. Marigold nettle. Oke. Ini turunin dulu. Nice, dapat strong marigold decoction. Oke. Gua mau nge-save karena gua mau end stream, guys. Easy. Jadi resep marigold decoctionnya udah ke-unlock ya. Oke. Jadi, yap, untuk live streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mode hardcore ini gua cukup sampai sini dulu ya. Dan kalau misalkan gua besok itu bisa live streaming karena gua besok sibuk ya guys ya. Jadi kalau bisa gua bakal live streaming, kalau enggak ya enggak guys. Jadi ya gitulah. So gua ucapin terima kasih banyak buat teman-teman semua yang udah gabung atau join di live streaming gua hari ini. Seperti biasa jangan lupa untuk like dan juga subscribe-nya untuk mendukung channel gua, dan jangan lupa juga untuk gabung Discord, itu linknya ada di deskripsi live stream ini ya. Dan ya, gue Satya Pramana, gue pamit undur diri dan sampai jumpa lagi di next live stream teman-teman.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough.